Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with evening news. The headlines. Nagaland's COVID-19 daily climbs up to 535 with 34 new positive cases reported today. Deputy Commissioner Dimapur Anoop Kinchi says first priority should be saving lives during disaster. State BJP President Temjen Imna welcomes PM's extension of free ration scheme to the poor. And Nagaland School Education Department to conduct survey on online education. In Nagaland, 34 new positive cases of COVID-19 have been detected out of 226 samples tested. Health and Family Welfare Minister S. Pangyapom in a tweet today said 32 are from Beren Quarantine Centre and one each from Kohima and Dimapur Quarantine Centres. With this, the state has now 535 total cases, out of which 353 are active, while 182 have recovered. Meanwhile, the first batch of equipments for installation of PSL-2 lab at Twensang district arrived yesterday. The Health Minister sought the cooperation from all civil society organizations of the region for its early completion and hoped that the department will continue to assure the best health services to the people. Deputy Commissioner Dimapur Anoop Kinchi said in case of any disaster, the first priority should be for saving lives, after which would come property and other issues. The DC said this in a meeting today with District Disaster Management Authority members in view of monsoon preparedness and possibility of heavy rains, flash floods and strong winds in the next 2 weeks. The DC directed the Power Department for making emergency team available for restoration of lines and also asked them to barricade areas in case of tree fall causing threat to human safety. The DC also directed all executive magistrates to identify unstable buildings in their respective jurisdictions which are likely to collapse and to submit report at the earliest and also advised them to draw out a preparedness plan of their areas. Further, the DC directed the BWD department to submit a status report of Balijan, Tansari and Nagajan bridges. Observing that heavy showers may occur anytime, the Deputy Commissioner advised the people to be prepared. State BJP President and Minister for Higher and Technical Education and Tribal Affairs Temjen Imna has expressed happiness with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's announcement on the extension of PM Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana till the end of November. Addressing media persons at the BJP's headquarters in Kohima today, Along said the announcement of free ration to 80 crore people for another 5 more months is a welcome step, as it will not only benefit the people of the country but also the people of Nagaland who are poor and needy. He said for the past 3 months, the people of the state have been benefiting immensely, as well as it has come as a relief to the state government during this time of pandemic. He thanked the Prime Minister, saying that this extension is very eminent, that during this lockdown, the Prime Minister has ensured that no one goes hungry. Quoting PM Modi's pledge to work towards Atmanirbhar Bharat, to be vocal for local, the state BJP president said it is very relevant for Nagaland to become a self-reliant state. In this, he said the BDA government is pursuing for self-reliant and also being vocal for local. Lamenting that the state has always been dependent on many products from outside, he said the people of the state should be very vocal in taking our local produce seriously. Together with the Prime Minister, the state BJP president said the party also acknowledged the honest taxpayers and the farmers for making the scheme a reality. The free food grains under PM Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana are being distributed to all the beneficiaries under the targeted public distribution to all the beneficiaries for Antyodaya Ann Yojana and priority household ration card holders in the country. The eligible individual will receive 5 kilograms of rice or wheat for each member of a family and 1 kg pulses free per family per month under the scheme. In Assam, over 12 lakh people are still reeling under the fury of floods in 20 districts. The Brahmaputra is flowing above the danger level at Jorhat, Despu, Gwalbara and Tupri. Official sources said that 34 persons lost their lives. The surging waters caused damages to infrastructure facilities, including roads, embankments and culverts. Over 16,000 people are staying at relief camps. Flood waters also submerged 1 lakh hectares of agricultural land. 80% of the Kaziranga National Park is also submerged. 25 animals died at the park. Forest Minister Barimal Suklabayat Dia visited the park to assess the situation. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. Principal Director, Nagaland School Education, Shanavas C. has informed all concerned that the department will conduct a survey for assessing the reach of television and radio online education being conducted since May. In a notification, Shanavas said that the objective of the survey is to ensure that the benefits of the program reach majority of students across the state. It therefore directed the head of institutions of all government higher secondary schools and government high schools to log into DOSE survey link given at dosenl.in between 3rd to 5th of this month and respond to 10 numbers of questions given at the portal. The principal director further asked them to submit correct information compulsorily within the due date as the matter relates to providing education to all sections of students during the lockdown period. Government has formed an expert committee to review the situation and submit its recommendations for the conduct of JEE and NEET examinations. In a tweet, Human Resource Development Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank said the committee consisting of DG, National Testing Agency, has been advised to submit its report latest by tomorrow. It comes in the wake of prevailing circumstances and requests received from students and parents appearing for JEE and NEET examinations. They demanded to postpone the examinations in view of COVID-19 pandemic. In view of detection of positive cases of COVID-19 among those sent for home quarantine at Dubashi Colony in Chalugi Town and adjoining areas and Ward No. 5 at Denning Town, Deputy Commissioner Sendi Wapangaya has declared the areas as containment zones with immediate effect. Nominations for Padma Awards 2021 are open till 15 September this year. Home Ministry said online nominations and recommendations for the Padma Awards to be announced on the occasion of Republic Day next year have started from 1st May. The ministry said nominations for Padma Awards will be received online only on the Padma Awards portal www.padmaawards.gov.in. The Padma Awards, namely Padma Bhushan, Padma Bhushan and Padma Shri, are among the highest civilian awards of the country. Union Information and Technology Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad today said banning Chinese apps was a digital strike. Addressing a virtual meeting, Prasad said Chinese apps were banned to protect the personal data of our countrymen. 59 Chinese mobile apps were banned on Monday. The government termed the apps as prejudicial to the sovereignty, integrity and security of the country. In an official statement, the IT Ministry said it has received many complaints from various sources, including several reports about misuse of some mobile apps available on Android and iOS platforms for stealing and surreptitiously transmitting users' data in an unauthorized manner to CVS which have locations outside India. And now it's 20 news. Here are the main points again. Nagaland's COVID-19 tally climbs up to 535 with 34 new positive cases reported today. Deputy Commissioner Dimapur Anoop Kinchi says first priority should be saving lives during disaster. State BJP President Temjen Imna welcomes PM's extension of free ration scheme to the poor. And Nagaland School Education Department to conduct survey on online education. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.